Yeah. Roger. Where is the four-wheel drive engage on this? Let's see, there's a transmission. It's missing its transfer case. Doesn't make any sense. Huh. Yeah. Ay caramba. That's loose. We just had a blizzard go through. We're gonna get this up to the shop. Maybe. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get started. Brr. Boy, vey, that was kind of a silly intro getting down in the snow. It is pretty frigid. It's also pretty snowy. Hoofda. Cables. Which one is this? Which one is this? All this snow, it's kind of hard to tell. Alright. The battery is just totally froze over. That doesn't sound great. It's freezing out here. We have any oil pressure going on? We got snow coming out. Oh yeah, there's oil pressure. Ay caramba. Even the wing nut's buried. I bet this thing is totally blocked off. Ouch! It's an alternator, it spins. Well, I'm gonna let this warm up for a little bit, about 10 minutes. See if I can get it in the shop. Let's do some work to this thing. Well, everything melted off. I had to do some vacuuming on the floor this morning, but right here we've got some calipers, we've got the pads, we've got the inner and outer bearings, and we should have the hubs. Does it come rotor and hub assembly, or I'm trying to remember? Yep. This didn't sound good coming into the garage last night, just got to tell you that. I don't know. I thought the knocking was coming from the transmission, but why would that really be knocking? It was when it was in reverse though, so that's why I thought it was coming from the transmission, and I think there is something wrong there, obviously. If it's making noise in reverse, but the motor last night I think was having some chitty chitty bang bang clanging. I don't know if it's because it was a timing issue or it was just misfiring so badly that there was some, I don't know, can piston slap happen from that? I don't know. Anyways, we are gonna stick on course, okay? And I thank you for bearing with me. We're gonna go ahead and do the front brakes. And then I'm gonna start it up. You can listen to it as I back it out of the shop. And when we get it in here next time, we might do some compression testing. If that comes out good, we're gonna do some plugs, wires, maybe look at timing. Anyways, you get the point. One. Boy, these are heavy. I am so used to handling the car. Passenger car type stuff, but this is out of the normal. Let me use my little kindergartner scissors here. See if I can... Don't want to destroy the packaging just in case. I suppose I should pick that up. Where'd it go? I don't know. Yeah. My coreless rumba. All right, so there's the inner race. Sweet. Oh yeah, it looks great. Which one goes in first? So there we are. This is going to be much better. We'll do the compare game here. Open up our pads here. They look good. Napa Proformer quiet braking, dependable performance. Freinage, silencio. Performance fiable. Frenado silencio. Rendimiento confiable. Good stuff. Performance is the key that we're looking at. Scissors. All right, which brake caliper? 1841-27, 1841-26. Made in Vietnam. Nam. Does it say which side? Should be able to figure it out. Ooh, yeah, they look good. It's got the hardware with it. Oh, hey. There's the first one. Let's grab the second one here. I don't like being underneath this truck. I've got 2 jacks under there. Both are 3-ton Pittsburgh jacks. So with that said, ideally we're going to be covered. If the jacks don't cover me, you know it will. Well, that's good. You know, I didn't do any cleaning up on these last time and they sure look nice. I know one of these calipers were replaced back in the day. Maybe it was this one. This one shouldn't be too incredibly hard to remove, so that's good. There we go. That pad looks good yet. There's our inner here, falling off. Come on out of there. Vacuum plate was coming off. Looks like it had been coming off for a while. Come on. Cheese sandwiches, you know the drill. Come on out of there. That all came out. The threads on this feel a little goobered up almost. Maybe I just need to clean them off. Combination of grease and pebbles or something. Kind of what it feels like. There's what the inside looked like. It's still good. You guys will have to tell me, this is my first time actually replacing bearings like this. All right, we've reached the point of putting the bearings in. Napa LM 48548. These are Napa PBR3. We're not going to need the inner race. You can keep that around if you want. Nice. We're just going to pack these and drop that right in there. There we go. Save that for later. This is going to be our bearing that goes on the back side. Sounds good. This doesn't come with the outer race, I should say. Whatever you want to call it. Looks like the old one might not have been in too bad a condition. Let's do this. For this, I'm just using Valvoline, automotive and industrial, general purpose, and it states wheel bearings, drums, chassis, suspension, all that good stuff, so we should be okay. And I watch those guys on YouTube that do this like really in kind of a neat way, almost a satisfying way, but I just make a big mess, unfortunately. And I probably should be a little more careful with the next one. Maybe not. Look at that. Ishka moishka. Everything still looked fairly okay with this. I wonder, how much you want to bet that I didn't get the seals? Oh, snap. No seals. I'm quite certain of that. Well, that's going to delay us a little bit. I don't know if you can see this. There's a seal right here. Darn the luck, I tell ya. Bearing came out. No big deal. Okay, let's go for the neater approach. You ready? Here we go. Don't make a mess. Okay, we picked up the seal, $199.84. for the seal. Kind of switch the view around here a little bit for us. Let's get a little bit of grease in here so it really packs it in. We're not going to go hog wild on this. I've seen that before. I don't think we need to do that. Right? So it's the first time I've ever done this job. Worked on a lot of other wheel bearings and hubs, different stuff like that, but as far as something on an older truck, older vehicle like this, I haven't done before. We're gonna get this side done. We're gonna see if we can get Julie in here to help us bleed the brakes. We're gonna break out the front wheel bearing adapter. This one's gonna fit just right up onto it here. I think I can do that, so I can hit smack dab in the middle. All right, looks good. A little first time anxiety, tapping a little more than maybe it needed. A little overkill perhaps. Let's get rid of our old, well, that's our new bearing, don't want to get rid of that. Got our old one over here. So there it is, bearing and seal. Go. And we're going to go ahead and throw just a little bit of grease on the front of this. And it's time to just move forward. I opened up one of the boxes and there is not a bearing in there. So it's going to be the larger bearing that goes on the back of this. And I am wanting to finish this job up tonight. So I think what we're going to do is just hope the other one is good. We're going to move forward being positive and encouraging. How's that sound? And that's probably quite enough. There it is. This only goes on one way. There we go. What do you think the chances are of me opening that up and just having the race instead of the bearing versus me misplacing it? I'll turn this as we torque it down here. It's nice and smooth. Yeah. Play the switcheroo game here. Whoa! If you're doing one of these, tell me what your process is. I guess it's probably not much different than this. I don't know how it really could be. You know, just trying to work through it here. Go. Feels good. Dust cap going on. All right, what is the trick? Nobody knows. Nobody's gonna tell me anyways. Gotta learn for myself. Sometimes that's one of the best ways to do it. Come on. I know we can do it. Are we bent out of shape here? No. Seeing it here. You're watching it in real time. You're watching a guy struggle to get this thing on. What do I need, a piece of wood? What kind of wood are we talking about? What's something like this? 1, 2, 3, yeah! That is not a good idea. Just gonna get a bunch of wood in there. Literally. Come on, let's make this work here. What else do I got? Okay, that's enough. I'm done fooling around. All right, I think eventually you gotta win with this tapping thing. Look at that. We're getting it. It's all about never giving up. Wipe off the wood that I got on it. There we go. I thought you were supposed to be able to spray this stuff both ways. Spray it all over my eyes. Don't get over my eyes. It's going to. There we go. Hiya! All right, our plan is to sit crisscross applesauce. Whew. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and loosen up the fitting here on the caliper. Maybe. It's hard to say. Okay, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. If the truck falls on me, it falls on me. Think good thoughts. What's the deal? What am I missing here? Am I going the wrong way or something? Probably, huh? Oy vey, this is not working out well. What is going on? Spilling brake fluid all over everything, which is not ideal. I know this is one of those times that you want to get frustrated, but don't worry about it. Just keep moving forward. You know, just like they tell you to. Look at that. Come on. We're not done yet. Well, after all that, let's just try to swing it around here now. And, you know, something like this. Probably won't go through. Do it. Do it. What am I doing here? Go through, right? What am I missing? Oh my goodness. Does it go up and over? No. Most certainly does not. There we go. Cakes and pies. Where'd those pins go? Here they are. Let's get our first one in. Screwdriver kind of comes in handy. Maybe not when it's covered in brake fluid. This paper towel is still good, by the way. We use both sides in this house. That's a terrible joke. And we don't. Thankfully, we don't have to do that. So I'm just going to use a screwdriver to push this back a little bit while I somehow, you know, figure it out, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. You're asking me so many questions. Well, there you have it. The phone went dead, but everything is in. Turns nice. It's got a good amount of tension on it. Not too much, not too little. And think the brakes are going to not seize up on us, which is nice. That'll be good. Brake line's all hooked up in the back. We'll take our little rubber cap off there and bleed them out here after just a short bit. Anyways, everything's on. When we bleed these out, I'm just going to have Julie turn the wheel all the way to the left. When we do this side, then when we do the driver's side, I'm going to have her turn it all the way to the right. So that way I can get back here with the brake line, crack that bleeder open. Everything will work out good. Anyway. Ishka. I don't know. Sometimes you think it's going to go easy, and here now it's late. I don't know if you can see this, but it's dark outside. So what do? You just got to keep moving forward. That's why projects sit there and don't get done. Don't look around the rest of the shop, by the way. Just got to keep working through stuff. I'm going to get the other side all taken care of, and then we'll be back out, bleed the brakes. We're going to back this out of here. You can hear it run again. Haven't changed the oil on this thing yet. Still running the same oil. That's not good. I'll be right back. Get the other side done. All right, well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is we got everything on. Bad news is this line is just plugged. I don't know if it's swollen. It must be swollen up. It's not letting anything down, and that's probably why the caliper was sticking. Probably had just enough to push through from that master cylinder to make this grab, but then it wouldn't let any back through, and I'm hooking up the suction pump to it, and I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm trying to bleed the brakes by myself. Not a big deal. Julie's visiting family. But I'm going to show you how I do that right now. So right here, here's our hose. This came from an Amazon pump kit, and I'm going to run it right to the vacuum pump. I also got this on Amazon, not in a package deal, but separately. But as you can see, it's taking some of that out, which is good. No brake pressure is needed, so it works pretty slick. All right, in that kit you get a little adapter piece that looks like this. Stay down, like this, and I'm gonna hook it right onto the pump. Doesn't fit great, but it just fits. This little adapter piece will go right onto the small piece of the pump. There we go. When you do this, here's your exhaust. So let's at least get this side clear. Here we go, we're gonna turn it on. I'm just going to control the intake. And it is sucking brake fluid. Lots of air in there, a ton. When I was changing those calipers, this one especially, I had a little bit of problems. Gonna get more to come out here, can I? No. Stop it up. Filling up real quick here. All right, so just like that, we're full up. I think I'm still gonna need Julie to pump the brakes potentially, but we'll see if we can get a solid stream flowing through. Here's what I got out, but I'm still gonna need Julie so I can bleed those brakes. just not coming out as solid as I want. Got to be able to put some pressure on the master cylinder. It's taking it down though. So we're running through, but it's just, I would feel better if I had somebody in there pushing on the brakes, forcing the air down the line and then cracking it open versus just trying to suck. Getting the yucky stuff out though, so that's good. For the last bit of news, I just want to thank you guys and gals for hanging out watching the video today. I wanted to take this outside today and go down the road, even down the highway a little ways. It's really blowing out there, but I think we could have done it. And just test out those front brakes, see if we got everything done right. I'm sure we did. I did put the brake hardware in. Probably didn't see that with the first one because I forgot all about it. Remembered it. Anyways, we got that hardware in and it's good. Really helps out when you align the brake pads. The next video coming up, I want to go ahead and get that brake line fixed. We're not only going to take it down the road, but I think we're going to go to O'Reilly or Napa. We're going to buy some plugs. We're going to buy some wires, and then we'll see how it drives back down the highway. We're getting more progress done all the time. Everybody have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.